TGE's not dead. Not by a long shot. Well, maybe. We'll see. In the meantime, to the subject at hand. Halo 3 Recon. Oh no, Halo 3 ODST. Yeah. Oh well. Even though I got Halo 3 with my 360 when I bought one or 2 years ago, I never really enjoyed it. This might have been because I was alien to shooting games at the time, or because the whole game is a chaotic mess that relies on power weapons and battle rifle skills. It was the orange box and Call of Duty 4 that eased me into the genre, far better than Halo 3 ever did. So you can probably guess that I was never expecting much from ODST. How naive I was. Set between Halo 2 and 3, or at least I think it is. Never really read into the Halo mythos. Anyway, the game starts and you're playing a rookie ODST called Rookie in a spaceship orbiting New Mombasa, or something like that. With a Covenant attack in full swing, you get into your drop pods and get ready for a combat drop. Predictably, things go wrong, and by the time you recover, you've crash landed in the city at night, all alone in the moonlit streets. From here, you navigate around the city, avoiding Covenant patrols and locating clues to find out what happened to your squad mates. Well, assuming you don't take a wrong turn at the start and spend the next half an hour wondering why nothing is happening or being triggered. That, ironically, sets the tone for the start of the game, with a rather lackluster first mission, not exactly raising spirits. Luckily, after the initial dip, the game gets going proper. The stealthy, slow-paced nighttime sections in New Mombasa are perfectly balanced by the more chaotic, traditional Halo missions that take place throughout the city in the daytime. These missions show what happened to the rest of your squad mates, and, unusually for the franchise, a lot of them are vehicle-based, which in my humble opinion makes the game all the better. Also hidden throughout the city are 30 audio logs, giving you a side story revolving around a girl called Sadie and the superintendent, or Virgil. These provide a perfect excuse to snoop around the city streets, with the superintendent alerting you when you get near to a terminal, with flashing roadsides, ATMs, broken down car alarms going off, and other electronic equipment generally being active. Your visor also helps out a lot in these parts, highlighting friends, foes, and other items of interest in various colours, at the expense of making you more noticeable to the Covenant patrols. After all, you have just switched the torchlight on your helmet. Sadly, as the game draws to its conclusion and you leave the city streets, the game takes a nosedive again, with 2 fairly dull end missions neutering the experience somewhat. And don't expect much of a challenge on legendary difficulty either. Assuming you can find a buddy or 2 to go through the game with you, the whole experience becomes laughably easy. Even Deja Vu isn't that hard, partly thanks to someone leaving a few rocket launchers with 1,000 shots lying around, as you do. Of course, being a Halo game, there's much more to it than mere single player. Firefight, not to be confused with Gears 2 Hordes mode, provides an epic multiplayer distraction, fighting against increasingly brutal waves of the Covenant, with skulls activating after each round and set. Trust me when I say that the Vidmaster achievement Endure, which requires you to get to the end of set 4 on heroic difficulty, isn't as easy as it may first appear. Mind you, a few maps set outside the realms of the campaign would have been nice, but this is just me being petty. But even with a 6 to 8 hour campaign and the co-op frolics of Firefight, the package would still seem a little on the steep side. Luckily, Bungie also saw fit to chuck in Halo 3 Mythic, which really lives up to its moniker as the complete Halo multiplayer experience. Everything bar Halo 3's campaign mode is here. Even Forge and Theatre modes make the transition. And with all 24 maps available, from old classics like the Pit to the brand new Sandbox, which is essentially Foundry version 2, and all the content created over the last 2 years on said maps by the huge Bungie community, this disc alone could easily tide you over until the next Halo game. Speaking of which, buying ODST also grants you access to the Halo Reach multiplayer beta, which takes place sometime next year. And for the hardcore players who want to earn recon armor, ODST offers up the remaining Vidmaster achievements, allowing you to earn said armor, if you've got the skills and the friends. To put it simply, if you like Halo, you'll love this, but you'd expect that. But even if you don't like Halo, this game is still well worth a try. It's an experience that every fan should play through at least once, And that's one of the greatest things any form of media can hope to achieve. 9 out of 10.